Hi, everybody. Welcome to day 6 of our virtual learning. I'm Miss Patty, and it's so good to have you guys here today to start with our Brain Smart Start, get our day started. I hope you all had a wonderful weekend. So we're going to just try to move our body around like we normally do and get us started. So the first thing we're going to do is a different good morning song, or in case you're accessing this in the afternoon, you can use it in the afternoon as well. Any time of day is great. All right, so everybody stand on up, and we're going to get our day started. I'm using a different video here, so hopefully I'll be able to make sure I'm still accessing the screen appropriately. All right, here we go.
Good morning. I'm Jack.
I'm Becky. Not really, but I'm Miss Patty. Ready?
On the move.
Ready? Good morning, good morning. Let's get ready the Brain Smart way. Good morning, good morning. Let's get it to start your day. Get your hands ready, shake, shake. Get your arms ready, stretch, stretch. Get your arms ready, cross, cross. Get your focus ready. That was breathing. Good morning, good morning. Let's get ready the Brain Smart way. Good morning, good morning. Let's get ready to start our day. Get your hands ready. Shake with a friend or your parents. Stretch, stretch. Cross, cross. Focus ready. Good morning, good morning. Let's get ready the Brain Smart way. Good morning, good morning. Get ready to now try to find your parent or your sibling. With a friend, shake, shake. Clap, clap, clap with your friends. Hip, hip, use your hip. Friend, hug, hug. I'm giving you all virtual hugs. Good morning, good morning. Get ready to start your day. Get ready to start your day. Yeah, way to go. All right, hopefully you guys got yourselves moving a little bit right there. And now we're gonna do a favorite song by some of the pre-K I know, and I'm sure lots of other classes know it too. We're gonna do the Lori Berkner Stand Up and Sit Down song. So let me get that going on my phone here. Right. And hopefully you'll be able to hear it. It's called Stand Up and Sit Down, and I'll sing it with you. Gotta move your body. It's gonna get faster as we go along. And you can access this on YouTube later if you want. It's called Stand Up, Sit Down. Ready? There once was a troll who guarded a bridge. Wouldn't let you pass until you did what you said. And special requests went something like this. Ready? Stand up, turn around, sit down. Stand up, sit down. Stand up, turn around. And now, sit down. Stand up, turn around, sit down. All right. You can do it faster. You guys got this. Ready? You did what he said. And special request went something like this. Stand up, turn around, sit down. Stand up, sit down. Stand around, and now sit down, stand up, around, sit down. Who can do it faster? Dance control, start the bridge. We want to march dance. Did you what he said? And stash a request. Doing something like this. Stand up, around, sit down. Stand up, sit down. Stand up, around, and now. Sit down, stand up, around, sit down. Faster! Stand up, sit down. Stand up, around, and now. Sit down, stand up, down, sit down. Woo! Way to go, you guys. All right, you did it. Woo! That was a lot of movement there, really quick. All right. We're going to do some breathing. Gonna get us a little bit focused here. And let's see, which one are we going to do today? Let's do, how about firecracker? How about firecracker today? Some of you know this, and if you don't know it, just follow along. All right, you ready? You're going to take your hands like this, and you're going to go up, and you're going to breathe in through your nose. Let's do it together, parents. 3 deep breaths. We got this. Ready? Go up. Clap our hands, and then we blow it out. Kind of just like fireworks. How they go up. Ready? We're going to go up, go up. Let me fix that in one more time. Breathe in. And out. Way to go, you guys. You did it. Keep up that breathing every day. Take those 3 deep breaths. You got this. All right. The next thing we're going to do is, do you guys know? Oh, I think some of you guys got it. It is a I love you ritual. Yay. So you have to find somebody in your household right now that you can do that with, if you can. The one we are picking today is Here's the Bunny, which is also a favorite one by many of you. So let me show you what it looks like first, and then we'll do it together. So one person's going to be the bunny, and one person is going to be the hole. So you guys see the hole? Now you can either make a hole like this, just a little hole with your hand, or you can make a big hole like this, and your bunny can jump in the big hole. So if your bunny just wants to jump in the little hole, make a hole like this. If you want a bunny to jump in a huge hole, you make a hole like this. All right, so this is how it goes. So I'm going to be both of this. Let's pretend this is me over here, and then this is the other person right here. Here's the bunny with the ears so funny. Here's the hole in the ground. When a noise he hears, he perks up his ears and jumps in the hole in the ground. And then you're going to go squeeze, squeeze. So you'll do a little squeeze of the hands. Or if you have a big hole, you're going to go big squeeze, big bunny squeeze that way. All right, are you guys ready? All right, we're going to actually do it twice so you guys can switch. And I'll sing it for you guys. Here's the bunny with the ears so funny. Here's the hole in the ground. When a noise she hears, she perks up her ears and jumps in the hole in the ground. Squeeze, squeeze. All right, way to go. All right, now I'm going to try to do it opposite here. So you guys are going to switch. Ready? Here's the bunny with the ears so funny. Here's the hole in the ground. When a noise he hears, he perks up his ears and jumps in the hole in the ground. Squeeze, squeeze. Yeah, way to go. That is such a fun one to do, especially with the big hole and the big squeeze there. So try to do some of those throughout the day if you can. Next, we're going to do a wish well. So remember, all of our school family is right here. Hello, school family. All of our teachers are thinking of you, and all of our classmates are thinking about each other and our whole school family. We're going to do a wish well song today. One of our wish well songs we can go ahead and do. So again, we're going to change it up a little bit. So if you want to stand up, you can do the standing up or sitting down. We're going to play the I Wish You Well song. All right, so let me find that here. Okay, here we go. Ready? And that's why I have my heart-shaped glasses on. To your heart, I wish you well. My elbow to your elbow, I wish you well. My back to your back, I wish you well. My eyes to your eyes, I wish you well. Can we help anyone we know? How can we help each other grow? Sometimes it's hard to know what to do. Wishing you well connects me to you. Wishing them well connects me to you. Ready? Way to go, guys! My heart to your heart, I wish you well. My elbow to your elbow, I wish you well. My back to your back, I wish you well. My eyes to your eyes, I wish you well. Can we help anyone we know? How can we help each other grow? Sometimes it's hard to know what to do. Wishing them well connects me to you. Wishing them well connects me to you.
You make a difference. Let's move. Wish on, leave it well.
Wish them all well. We need it. To your knee. Look at our knees. I wish you well. Connect your knees with someone. Connect your shoulders. Shoulders. I wish you well. My hip to your hip. I wish you well. My hand to your hands. I wish you well. I wish you well. I wish you well. Yeah! Remember, all of your teachers are wishing you well today and throughout the next few days of this week. So remember that. Hopefully, you're already feeling that. So I just want to talk to the parents for a minute. And I know on Friday we talked about ways to be helpful and noticing. So hopefully that's gone pretty well this weekend. But again, just going to talk a little bit about jobs at home. And remember, we are all in this together, especially during this time. So everybody's kind of feeling each other, knowing we're all getting through one day at a time. So when we say that, we're expressing unity and the interdependence on each other. So for each of your children who are very uniquely part of your family and connected to your family, it's important to know each of your children have an important part of contributing to the well-being of your family. So we all value caring, sharing, spreading kindness, and ways we can be helpful to others. So we feel good when we actually do those caring acts for others. And those helpful acts to others. So the more we encourage children's kind and helpful acts, the more kind and helpful your child will become. And it's so evident when you start doing that, you will see a difference there. So one of the suggestions maybe you could do if you haven't started it already, some of you I'm sure have already had these ideas, but just in case you haven't, is to maybe have a kindness jar. Set up a kindness jar in your family, and every time somebody sees somebody doing a helpful act, they can get a heart and or a little piece of paper. It doesn't have to be anything fancy. If you have an older child, maybe they can write on that heart. If you have a younger child, they can cut out a heart or just put a piece of paper in there and then put it in the jar and seal it up. And then we can have that filled up, and then you can decide as a family how you want to celebrate all those kind and helpful acts that you guys did once it's to the top. So it can be any way of doing that. You can also get, I'm just reaching over here, if anybody has some dried flowers, which I happen to have, and you have an empty vase, what you could do during the springtime, we want to help, our home feels a lot more springy than it may be right now, is every time you see a helpful act is go ahead and put a flower in there every time you see something happen that way. So that's another way you can go ahead and do that. Our home jobs are an amazing way to teach children that every person has something to contribute. Jobs provide opportunities for children's brain to release those feel-good hormones we talked about on Friday. So if you don't have any jobs yet, specifically in your home, this is a great time to do that. It helps encourage others to contribute, cooperate, and connect even more than we do normally. So it also preps your child's brain to get ready to learn throughout the day. So today, if possible, if you haven't established any jobs, try to brainstorm with your children ways that they can be helpful at home. The important part is to make sure that these jobs are appropriate for children, developmentally appropriate, which I kind of mentioned also on Friday, but making sure that they're able to successfully do those things. And again, as I mentioned before, maybe taking a picture of them doing that, or doing a stick figure, and putting it up somewhere where you feel that everybody can see that. So I have this little sheet right here, and this is I don't think you're going to be able to see it, of course, when it's upside down. You really can't see it very well, but there's age-appropriate jobs for many children that would be good for ages 2 to 3, ages 4 to 5, ages 6 to 9. So, a lot of times I'll read here, for children can be vacuuming. You can have a 4 and 5-year-old vacuuming. It might not be the way you're vacuuming, but it will be a nice way for them to contribute. Sorting socks by colors, folding kitchen towels, matching socks, clearing off the table, setting the table, helping to make their bed, help carry in the groceries. Older kids, 6 to 8, can maybe do some raking. I'm sure a lot of our yards, I know mine can, use some raking now, taking out the garbage, folding the laundry, putting laundry away independently into their own drawer, drying, mopping the floor, sweeping the floor. So whatever is developmentally appropriate for your child, that's what you want to do. Again, the emphasis is to be successful in that and not to get upset, because that's going to defeat the purpose. So if they're going to get aggravated that they can't do it or appropriately, then that's not worth it. And you have to be okay how they do it and feel okay about it. So if they don't really fold up the clothes appropriately, or they're not necessarily folding the shirts the right way or vacuum the right way, we want to encourage helpfulness, kindness, and caring. And that's what's more important than the final outcome of what happens. So hopefully this has helped today. We've been thinking about you guys, and I will be coming back tomorrow again. And I think what we're going to do tomorrow is talk a little bit about the big voice. So we're going to do another movement, music kind of thing, the similar thing. And we're going to talk a little bit more about the big voice, which many of your kids have already learned about in school, but we're going to help teach our parents too. So bye, guys. Wishing you well. Wishing you well. Mwah, mwah, mwah. All right. See you tomorrow.